Now, look, I've got to ask you about I think you're going to laugh at this one, Barnaby. The CEO of a major climate change charity has praised China, the world's biggest and worst carbon emitter, in a very bizarre speech to the National Press Club. Here is what the CEO of the Smart Energy Council, John Grimes, said.
One thing you can say about the Chinese system is that China plays as a team.
A team, Barnaby. You've got to laugh. A climate change.
What planet is he on?
You've got a climate change charity boss actually praising the CCP's approach to energy and saying that they play as a team.
Did he praise the fact that, I've got no problems, but they're opening up coal-fired power stations like they're making pancakes. It's just going flat out. And did he praise the fact that a lot of their solar panels are manufactured or assembled by slave labour? Did he say, gee, China's got it right there, get those Uyghur people out, don't pay them, just lock them up in a shed and say you'll start assembling these panels and we'll sell them off to the Australians? And, so every time you can turn on that light, you can go slave labour. This thing's not even moral, it's immoral. And people associated with this are bad, because you are actually condoning the actions of such thing as slave labour. You're condoning secret agreements, capacity investment schemes. You're condoning the forced access onto farmland. You're condoning the environmental destruction that's caused by wind towers and solar panels, and how on earth we deal with them in the future. You're condoning the fact that pensioners are no longer able to afford their power bill, and some of them are ending up living in their car. You're condoning all this rubbish. So you're not good. This is not a moral or a virtuous thing. It's a bad thing. It's a bad industry, and you shouldn't be involved with it.
No, exactly. And these are the things you don't hear about. You don't hear about what China is doing behind the scenes. You just hear about, everything else. I just thought those comments were extraordinary, Barnaby. Now, before we let you go, there are calls for the Prime Minister to tweak the pharmaceutical benefit scheme after Donald Trump threatened tariffs on pharmaceuticals, one of Australia's largest exports to the United States. Barnaby, America's pharmaceutical lobby had been pushing Trump to slap us with these tariffs in retaliation for the PBS. Do you think there should be tweaks?
Well, it's a pharmaceutical industry is at one. We haven't got many exports left because we've decimated our economy through gutting it out through our power prices. But we do export pharmaceuticals. Unfortunately, this is another role where the ambassador should have been basically right in the centre of things, negotiating this process, getting the key players to the table. We haven't had that. This is an invidious position. I think the pharmaceutical benefit scheme is a very good scheme, but if you want to keep the export of over $2 billion worth of pharmaceuticals into the United States, then you've got to ask some serious questions about what it's exactly the United States is asking for, and can we participate in that process? We're on the horns of a dilemma with the United States at the moment, and we needed the best team on the paddock, and we haven't even got a team on the paddock. We may as well not have an ambassador, because we don't get access at the highest levels to the President of the United States.
Well, we've got the Z team on the paddock at the moment, certainly not the A team. Barnaby Joyce, good to catch up with you. Thanks very much for joining me on the show this evening. Appreciate it.